Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Celeste and this is my FlossTube channel, Celeste Creates. I am back for another stitching update. I think it's been about 3 weeks since my last FlossTube. This is FlossTube number 27 and today is the very last day of September, September 30th. And the end of my favorite stitching month of the year, which is Sampler September, because I can always use an excuse to stitch on my samplers. So welcome today to all of you who are new to my FlossTube channel. I am so glad you're here to spend some time with me. And also thank you to all of you who keep coming back time after time. You subscribe, you like, you leave me comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate it all. It's wonderful. This whole community, it's just a real blessing, and so I'm very thankful for all of you and that you keep coming back. So like I said, it's the end of September. The lighting's a little kind of I don't know, weird today. It's a little rainy. We've got quite a rainy week this week here in our area, close to the coast of Texas, and hasn't been quite as hot. Things have been kind of in the 80s, which is really nice for here. So I am not complaining one bit. It has been pretty nice. I'm liking it. Actually, I really shouldn't complain at all. It is hot here, and we deal with the heat and the humidity, but this is home, and I'm not sure what I'd do if it was super cold all the time and snowy. Be a different ball game, and I know I'm not used to it, so I'm thankful for where I live, for the things that I have, and I'll take it as it comes. But it is feeling a little bit more fallish here. I haven't even decorated for fall yet. I really want to, but it just sometimes I can't do it if it doesn't feel like fall. I think I'm about ready to. So anyway, I have lots of little things to show you today. I have a finish, I have a whip or two, but I've been a pretty monogamous stitcher lately. It's kind of interesting to watch maybe my true stitching identity emerge. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know, now that I've been back at it for almost 2 years, back at cross stitch, I think I'm kind of settling into to what I like and kind of what my rhythm is and how I like to approach things. Sometimes I want to jump around and try new things, and sometimes I really just want to stitch on the thing that has my heart at that moment. So I think I'm allowing myself to not, that if I'm not ready to move on to another project, then there's no rules and I don't have to do that. Just because other people do that, I don't have to do that, and that's okay. And I mean, I'm kind of a rebel anyway. I kind of want to do my own thing. But I've just really felt like I'm enjoying working on a project, and I'm just going to keep working on it until I'm ready to stop. So that's kind of been these last 3 weeks. So I don't have a whole lot of whips to show you because I've spent a lot of time on 2 things. So first, let's get into my finish. I finished a super, super wonderful chart. Let me get the pause. Okay. This is a pattern from Chessie and me. It is Martha Davies 1830. And I think I told you in a previous video, I bought this one kind of right after COVID started, and kind of started it then in the spring of 2020. And worked on it here and there, did a lot of work, put it away for a while, and then at the beginning of Sampler September, I picked it back up again because my friend April had said, you know, well, if you want to work on something until you start your birthday start, then you know, is there a sampler that you're close to finishing? And so I pulled out Martha Davies, and I'm super glad I did because I finished it this month. And actually today, on the last day, this morning, the last day of Sampler September, I actually got it framed. So I was really excited. I've had it hanging up, waiting for a couple days. I guess I could show it to you. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I think I'll show you the frame first. I've had it hanging up over on a little, kind of like a little wreath I have, and I'll stick something over there, kind of clipped up there. Oh, sorry. I wanted to go, I've kind of been waiting to go to the antique mall locally and look around for a frame. And I was thinking I might do that tomorrow or over the weekend, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. And yesterday I was in Michael's for something else, which I totally didn't find. And I am in the habit of, whenever I'm in Hobby Lobby or Michael's, or I look at the frame section anywhere where they do custom framing, because a lot of times there are frames, custom frames that have been made and then for whatever reason were rejected by the customer. And so yesterday at Michael's, they probably had, I don't know, 6 or 7 different frames hanging there, and some of them were big ones too that I think, oh, I could use that. Maybe for Consider the Lilies, but I'm just not ready to buy a frame yet for that. I think I need to finish it first. But I do try, especially if I have a whip that I'm looking for, or not a whip, if I have a piece that I've finished or I'm close to finishing, that I kind of want to keep my eye open for a frame. I will kind of make note of the dimensions of the stitched piece, so that if I happen upon a frame, I can you know, decide whether to buy it or not. I have learned to keep a little retractable tape measure in my purse because you want to measure, and I don't really always want to carry my stitched piece with me, or I may not have it with me. I'm not out on a mission to find a frame. I just happened upon one like I did yesterday. So I knew the dimensions of my stitched piece, and I had my tape measure, and so there I am in the framing section measuring this frame, and there were 2 of them. Custom frames, and very simple wood, dark wood, but real pretty. Got some pretty grain to it. So these were hanging there, and there was 2 of them. I just bought one, $9 for this frame, and it's a beautiful fit. It's a beautiful fit, and so every time I'm just so excited and thankful, whether I find one like this or find one at the antique store that I can deconstruct and use. It's always so exciting. So anyway, so I bought this for $9. And then this morning I got myself busy, laced up my sampler, and there we go. I mean, really, look at that. I'm so excited. This is just perfect. So here's the deal. Could a professional framer do it better? Yes, for sure. Without a doubt, a professional framer could do a better job. Even as I look here, I'm kind of adjusting. I don't doubt that. I'm not pretending that I am a professional framer. Could I even spend a whole lot more time on it, making it absolutely perfect? Yes, I could. I really could. But I know my friend Annie, the Proper Stitcher, says this, she's really big on getting your stuff finished, and it doesn't have to be perfect, right? And with everything I do, I'm learning and figuring out more about how I want to do it. And so I do the best that I can do, and I really feel like I'm super happy with how this looks. It is an imperfect Celeste framing job. I know if I took it to a framer, the margins would probably be closer, or the you know, this one's, the side to side is a little bit bigger than the up and down, but that just doesn't bother me. And if you'd like to have yours done professionally, that's fine too. But what I want to say is that you can do this. If you want to do your own pieces, you can do it. You can do it. I think I said this about, you know, stitching samplers. I don't really have any magic. I've watched videos, I've practiced, I've just done it, and you learn every time. So I took a little bit of a time lapse today. I haven't completely finished this because I'm waiting on some staples that fit my staple gun to finish it up. But you can see there's my lacing job. It's imperfect. It's not, you know, it's not professional. And I'll insert a video of me working on it. So again, how I do it is I have a piece of foam core, not a real thick piece of foam core. I have a layer of batting glued onto the foam core underneath this. I kind of, for the most part, get it in place, and then I start stretching and lacing and moving and shifting. And I guess what I like about lacing is that it's very forgiving, and so even now I can take my piece and kind of just ooch a little bit if I feel like, oh, I want it, you know. It's very forgiving, very movable. You keep checking. I use my little jelly jar, pink cushion, but I use, I'm gonna need to buy myself a new spool at Joann's, but this is Coats & Clark Upholstery Thread, cream colored upholstery thread. Trying to get that to focus. Anyway, it's upholstery thread from Joann's, and I can do it. I've learned how to do it in one piece, and I kind of pull it out of my jar here as I lace. And I've learned how to tighten and kind of just pull and lace and work on it. So I've done that, and so there's my lacing. That's how it ends up looking. And there's my $9 frame, and I absolutely love it. I can't wait to put it on the wall. And in a little bit, so stay tuned to the end, I'll be giving this chart away as a part of a giveaway, because it is such a beautiful chart. It does have some overworn, and there's some kind of odd stitches down here at the bottom, but I can tell you what I did with those. If you plan to stitch it, you can ask me. It's done. It's framed almost. Won't stay in there right now, but and I'm super excited. So that's Martha Davies, 1830, from Chessie and me. The colors are gorgeous. I love it so much. So since my last FlossTube, I worked on that Martha Davies and got it finished for Sampler September. And then on my birthday, back on the 9th, I started a unicorn chart that was loaned to me, the ES spot motif sampler. It is an out of print chart. I don't have it to share, but a lot of times, you know, you can put something out there, there might be somebody willing to loan it to you. So this was a loan to me, and I'm super thankful because this is something I wanted to stitch ever since I saw it on Brenda Sampler Stitcher. Saw it on her wall and I wanted to stitch it. So I'm super blessed that I get to. So that's what I've been working on. I started this on the 9th. I did a little bit of work on it for a couple days, and then I really felt like I wanted to finish Martha Davies. So I did. Went back to Martha Davies, and when I finished stitching Martha, I came so I finished Martha Davies, and then I came right back to this. And this has been just such a fun sampler to stitch. I love it. So I just love the colors, the motifs, the size. It's such a lovely little size. I am stitching this. This is 36 count R&R French Vanilla, one of my very favorite linens. And then I'm using all of the called for, I think they were all Weeks Dye Works over dyes. And they're really beautiful. Blues. I love all the colors in here. It's just such a, to me, such a unique combination of colors. And I just love them all. So that is my ES spot motif sampler. Love, love, love it. So I think I'm going to work on this for today to end my sampler September. And then I have a plan, but we'll see how that goes. So a little bit more work on that today. There's a peacock right here I'd like to do today, so we'll see if I get to that. But I love it so much. Then on, let's see, what's today? Tuesday? I was feeling like a new start and wanted to stitch something small. So I had picked up this chart really cheaply at an estate sale that I'll tell you about in a little bit, and it came with a piece of 32 count linen that I'm just not a 32 count girl anymore. But this is the Old Crow sampler by Heart and Hand, and I thought this would be a really fun quick stitch and add it to my little display of crows that I have for the fall season. And so I started that, and I started it on a cute little, this is a sweet scrap of R&R 40 count espresso, and said not the called for linen. I don't even know what it called for. It called for a 32 count autumn field. And then it did call for Weeks Dye Works Onyx, which I had. So I'm using that. And I got a little start on it on this 40 count, and it's just going to be so sweet and cute and small. So I'm going to work on that the next couple of days, and that's going pretty quickly. So I'll have that done, I think, sometime for the fall so that I can add it to my decorations. So anyway, those are my wicks. It was Martha and the ES spot motif sampler, and then this new little start that I gave a day or two of work to. So after that, let's talk about my plans. So my plans involve switching gears. So like I said, my plan is to stitch the ES spot motif sampler for the rest of today to kind of end sampler September. Although samplers are my favorite things to stitch, and I really just think I could stitch them all the time, and then I really think my plans actually still involve samplers. So my plan for October 1st, so that's tomorrow, is to pick up 2 fall pieces, 2 fall whips that I'd like to get finished this month. So one of those is, I have them in one bag, Feast of Friendship from Blackbird Designs. And I don't have much left to do on this. That's not Feast of Friendship. Got 2 in a bag. Here's my Feast of Friendship. So I really don't have much left to do on this one, so I know I can finish this. Love the blue. I've got to fill in the compote there and keep adding fruit. Add the little buds to the border, so there's not much to do on this one. Gorgeous colors. Love all those beautiful, beautiful colors. So that's one thing I want to work on beginning tomorrow, is Feast of Friendship. And then the other one is from Winds of Autumn, and it is Mighty Acorn. This is the Winds of Autumn book that we all know and love, and this is Mighty Acorn. I started this with my friend Bonnie, Log Cabin Stitcher, and so I plan to pick this one back up. And this is probably the one I want to pick up tomorrow because I think it'll feel like a new start to me. Maybe kind of get my interest going. So I actually still have a needle in it. So there's what I have done so far. But I really think I can finish this one too. I don't think it's going to be that hard to finish for the month. Let me see again. Yeah, it's not hard. I mean, the house will take a little bit of work, but other than that, it's not bad. I think I can finish this. So I am doing this on the called for linen. This is 36 count run by Picture This Plus. And I'm using all of the called for overdyes that I think are all Weeks Dye Works. And those are here. I think that's only some of them because I sometimes steal, but there's a few of them. So really pretty fall colors. So those are my plans. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna switch and start working on Mighty Acorn again. And it'll feel new to me, it'll feel fun. But I'm a little nervous that that ES spot motif is gonna keep calling to me. So we'll see how I do. I'm gonna try working on these fall projects, and if I get into them, then I'm gonna keep working on them. And I can always come back to the ES spot motif sampler. But if I really feel it calling to me, then I may just kind of work on it and pull it to a finish. We'll see. So I guess I just want to listen more to kind of, am I enjoying this? Then just keep going. There's no rules. I can kind of do what I want. Maybe, 6 months ago, I enjoyed working on something for 2 or 3 days and then picking up another thing and then picking up another thing. But maybe right now I'm enjoying that consistency, that stitching on one piece until it's done. That's fine. There's no rules. By December, I may be doing something different. Who knows? So anyway, those are my plans. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. All right. Plus a lot of quilting. I have quilting I want to be doing. I think that's all I have to show you, and I can kind of get into my haul. All right. Moving on to haul. So this is kind of humbling in a way. So last video I spoke at the end about contentment, and it's really still in my thoughts, being content with what I have, going to my stash, not just buying willy-nilly. Y'all's comments about contentment and how you find that contentment or how you rein yourself back in, your comments were fabulous and I enjoyed them so much. So thoughtful. So many good ideas. So many good people. Y'all are just awesome. So after I filmed that, spoke about contentment, then the mail started coming in and I thought, oh shoot, how, after giving this big spiel on contentment, am I going to show my haul next time? I'm going to look like a hypocrite. So I guess one thing is that all the things that, well, not all the things, but the charts that I'm going to show you were actually ordered before I filmed that video, and then they came in. So there's a caveat there. They'd already been ordered. Then I talked about being content, right? And then they came in. So anyway, ergo, the reason I need to practice contentment. So I still think about that daily, and I've done a good job. I really haven't been buying. Now, a couple of things I'll show you are gifts. One of them is a huge gift that I received. And then the other place, and I won't even show you all of this, but I spent a little money at an estate sale. So I'll tell you about that too. So I'm sorry if this looks really bad. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not going to apologize. I don't need to apologize. I meant what I said. I am practicing that feeling of contentment and not buying all the time and really trying to be thoughtful. But I have stuff that I've purchased, some of it before and some of it since, and you know, it's okay. All right, so first I want to show you such a sweet little gift in the mail. Everybody's been doing the really cute floss drops, and I had someone message me on Instagram and say, can I send you some of my floss drops? Her name is Deidre. And I said, oh, that's so sweet. I said, but I don't have any to send you because I haven't made any floss drops of my own. And she said, that's okay. I just want to send you some. So Deidre was so sweet and sent me this adorable card. I love the cards that people send. I'm always so much fun. And then she sent me a stack, her really cute square floss drops that she made. And these, she said, are felt Easter eggs that she made and displays. And they're really just beautiful. Love those. So thank you, Deidre. I really, really appreciate that gift. That was really special. Thank you for sharing with me. Next thing was really fun. Last week, Lori from Threadmilk Designs was in town, and we got to get together and go to lunch here nearby and spent time just chatting about stitching here at my house. And we wished we'd had more time to actually sit and stitch together, but she had to get back across Houston and the traffic was bad. And anyway, we had such a lovely time together. I'm going to insert a little video here of that my husband took of us at the very end, and we had such a fun time. So here's our little silly clip. No idea what we're going to say.
So, guess where I am? In Houston, visiting my daughter and Celeste.
Yes, so I'm Celeste and this is Lori, and we got to meet each other for the first time today, and it has just been so much fun and such a blessing. And we had lunch and we looked at each other's stitching, and it's been fabulous. I'm so glad I got to meet you.
Me too. Right, I gotcha. And really, yeah, stitching on YouTube, like looking at them there and in pictures, is nothing like the real thing. So seeing Celeste finishes was amazing. Sorry, fully finished. Well, and finishes and whips.
Many whips.
So
we've had a great time. So
yes. So yes, thank you. Thank you.
So Lori is just lovely and gracious, and she's already like the sweetest person on her FlossTube videos, and she's like 100 times sweeter in person. So Lori, I'm so glad we got to meet and spend a little time together, and it was so much fun. And so Lori gifted me 2 of her charts from her Statehood Splendor series. So she sent me, or she gave me Texas for me and Utah for her. So I'm excited. I'm going to make these and display them together because my friend Lori is from Utah. She did live here in Texas a little bit. And then I have so many Utah friends. You know who you are. And so I just really appreciate, these are just so cute. I can't wait to make them. So thank you, Lori, and thank you for the fun time. We really had a great time. So then the next thing I want to show you were these were charts that I ordered, that I said I ordered before my spiel on contentment, and then they arrived. So these are my 3 purchases from Needlework Expo recently. So many pretty charts. Could not pass this one up. D Freitag 1849. It is so pretty. My friend April has started this, and the colors are so beautiful. I can't wait to do this one. So that's from the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. I love her charts. Really pretty. I have another one of hers that I want to start. It's kitted, and I just haven't started it yet. Let's see, what was my next one? I bought my 3 charts that I bought from Expo. I ordered from Christine at Hollis Hands Create on Etsy, one of my favorite shops to order from, and another sweet lady. I've never stitched anything from this designer, Mani Di Donna, but I really liked this. It's called the Blue Peacock Sewing Set, and it was just so pretty when I saw it, and so I ordered that one. And then my other Needlework Expo was the Butternut House pin keep. So I have the Rose Cottage pin keep that she did in the spring, and I have this one, so that'll be really fun to stitch those. This one I might try and start for fall, we'll see. So those were my Needlework Expo, and then I had just a couple other charts that I had ordered at the very beginning of September in honor of Sampler September, and those came. One is really, I just keep seeing it finished and decided that yes, this is one that I would like to add to my collection and stitch. This is the Pink Sparrow sampler from With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais, and I bought this one off of Brenda's website, Country Stitches Online. So I think that's really beautiful, and I look forward to stitching that one. And then 2 more that I really had been eyeing and decided, yeah, these are ones I do want to stitch. They are both from the designer Cross Stitch Antiques. This one is Mary Green, Ashton School, 1846. Love that. Really beautiful. And the charts themselves are really well done, so I'm looking forward to that. And I love the verse. It's so pretty. Jesus, let thy great name propitious stand as the first effort of my youthful hand, and as my fingers o'er the canvas move, instruct my tender heart to seek thy love. I just think that's beautiful. So I got that one. And then another one of hers that I really just loved the design, and then the verse. Again, the verse is really beautiful. Is from Cross Stitch Antiques. This is Innocence, 1840. It looks like this one this one came out in 2019. So it's called Innocence, 1840. So pretty. Love the flowers in the middle, the border. And again, I love the verse. Jesus, my God, to thee I fly. Thou art a refuge ever nigh. When heart shall fail, when life is past, thou wilt receive my soul at last. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. So I can't wait to stitch that. I'm a sampler girl. That's just my favorite. That's my go-to. I would rather stitch samplers than just about anything else. So, all right. The next thing that I got, I told you there was an estate sale. So at the beginning of September, a friend told me about a local estate sale, and I went to it, and it was, you know, sadly, this young woman, not young, but my age, so of course she's young, this lady's mother had passed away, and so it's always so hard, but they had been cleaning out. She was a big stitcher and quilter, and her stash was extensive. There was a lot. So I went one time, and I think I spent maybe $20, and I came home with some charts, and some of them were already kitted, and so I bought the chart mostly for the floss, so things were $1 or $2, at the most $3. So it was $3 if it was kitted with linen and floss and the chart all together, $2 if it had just linen or just floss with it, and then $1 for a chart. So I was really pretty excited. So some things I bought, I don't know that they're really pretty, but I don't really want to stitch them myself. But knowing that they'd be great for giveaways, so $1, you know, for a really awesome chart to give away, I thought was well worth it. So there were some Blackbird, there was a lot of Brenda Gervais. So then last weekend she had the estate sale one more time. They continued to go through her stuff, and so I bought some more things and spent a little more money. And again, $1 and $2, it was fabulous. It was a really it was great. So several of my friends and I had a really good time. So I'm not going to show you all that I got. It'll come up over the next, you know, couple of you know, in the next floss tubes. But I mean, some really, I'll show you a couple here. Let's see. Some things I hadn't seen before and I really liked. Some I thought, oh, I'd like to maybe stitch that someday, but I don't really want to pay $9 for the chart. So like this one I thought was super cute. It's the bookshelf. I don't really want to spend $8 or $9 on it, but for $1, again, this one, Pumpkin Hollow Farm, for $1. I found a couple of Blackbirds for $1. This was super pretty for $1, Abby Rose Designs. I had never seen that before. You know, a couple more. Another Blackbird. So, you know, for $1, they were, I could do that. So anyway, I had a really good time going through all that. And so then I was able to add some floss as well. Now, the big gift I received, it was so exciting. I had a lovely lady contact me on Instagram and message me, and she had said she decided that you know, she loves to stitch, but her favorite floss to stitch with is DMC, and asked if I would like her collection of overdyed flosses, and she was ready to get rid of them and just stitch with DMC. And she showed me a picture of the box, and I said, are you sure? I hate to, you know, maybe whatever, you know, there's that part of you that's like, yes, I'd love it, and at the same time, are you sure? That's a big deal. And so she was really just so generous, and so I said yes, I would love to receive it. Overdyed cottons are my absolute favorite to stitch with. I've done a teeny bit of silk, and I like it, but it's not my favorite yet. I do like DMC, but overdyed cottons are my absolute favorite. So she'd sent me a picture of the box, and then she sent me the box in the mail. This is of itself the little box. Well, it's empty now, but this pretty box. It's a pretty little box from somewhere, probably Hobby Lobby, but so pretty. And so it's empty, but she sent me this box, and it was full of all three, you know, Classic Colorworks, Gentle Art, and Weeks Dye Works overdyed flosses. So I had the best time sitting there in my stitchy chair one night while we were watching TV, and I unloaded the box and I oohed and awed and sorted, and then I counted. So there were almost 200 skeins of floss in this box that she gave me. And so then again, you know, you just feel like, oh my gosh, that's such a huge gift. And yet I'm so thankful. So I have a little plan to brighten her day the way she brightened mine. So that box was just full, and I had the best time. I have since that everything that was in that box, plus some of the floss that came out of some kits at that estate sale, I have now cataloged, alphabetized, and sorted all of my overdyed floss so that I know what I have, and it's crazy and exciting, and I'm not sure I'll ever need to buy anything again. So amazing. That's all the classic colorworks. They just go on and on and on. So I alphabetized them and cataloged them in my little app. So that's all classic colorworks. A little bit less on the Weeks Dye Works, but that was all there. And then a bunch of mostly it was classic colorworks, but look at it's all John Alerts. And so I have these three. I'm not sure how I'm gonna come up with another method for storing them. But I'm in love, and I'm so thrilled, and I just can't, I'm so thankful. It just blew me away, the generosity, and it will go to good use. I promise. I just love it, and I'm so thankful. So thank you, you generous person, and I'm blessed, truly blessed. All right, I'll be right back. We got some giveaway to talk about. All right, giveaways. If you want to give away, not this last time, or the last time I announced it, I haven't gotten to the post office yet. It's just kind of been busy and weird, and I haven't gotten to the post office. It's coming. I promise. Please forgive me for the delay. All right. I had 2 items last time that were up for giveaway. One of them was this cute little kit from, it's a Mill Hill kit. Cute little puppy. It's called Puppy Paws. It's the whole kit with the perforated paper and the beads and the button and the floss all there. So cute. You get this. I had to scotch tape that because when I was putting it all back in, I ripped that. Sorry. Anyway, the winner of this cute little Mill Hill kit is so congratulations. I will comment on your comment, and my email is in the description box down below, and you can contact me and I will get that in the mail to you along with the other people who won last time. Secondly was another kit called Strawberry Thief from Bothy Threads. This is patterned after a William Morris fabric. Beautiful. It's got Ada and it's got all the floss. So pretty. So the winner for this kit is so congratulations. I hope you really, really enjoy this. I will comment on your comment, and you can contact me by email. It's down below. All right, so for this time I have 2 giveaways, and one is my chart, my Martha Davies 1830 chart. I loved stitching this sampler so much, and the colors are so beautiful. I know somebody out there is going to want to stitch this, so I would love to share this with you. If you would like to be entered to win this drawing, please use the word Martha in your comment, and I will do a drawing next time. So for Martha Davies, the comment should have Martha in it. So the next giveaway is the Boo. It's a partial kit here. Boo Chockful from Hands On Design. Super cute. It's a chart, and it comes with the Witchelt Ada, the chalkboard black Ada. It's a 14 count Ada to stitch on. So this little package here, use the word Boo if you'd like to be entered to win this. So we have Martha and we have Boo. So I'm always interested to see what y'all do with the words. It's really fun. And goodness, I'm so thankful. It's just been, I've been abundantly blessed by gifts and that estate sale, and it just goes on and on. Friendship, and I am looking forward to fall. I'm really looking forward to fall. So if you're going to comment, and if you want to answer a question for me, I would like to know, what is your favorite, it doesn't have to be a dessert, but what's your favorite fall food? Is it a soup or a drink, or a particular casserole or a pie, whatever it is. I'd love to hear what is your favorite fall food that you look forward to every year. I have to say, mine's pumpkin pie. So I love pumpkin pie. I think I could eat pumpkin pie year round, but I kind of try and save it for the fall. So pumpkin pie is my favorite. So, well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad you came and spent some time with Crazy Me. And I will be back hopefully in 2 weeks. It won't be as long next time. And I'll let you know how my plans are going and what I decided to do. And don't forget, if you want to enter that giveaway, the words are Martha and Boo. Tell me what your favorite fall food is. And if you can, please subscribe to my channel and do the whole like thing and all that jazz. Y'all are just awesome. So I look forward to being back with you in a couple weeks. God bless you. Happy fall, and just enjoy your stitching and be blessed by it.